Welcome back, it's Charlie YouTube, and here today I'll be showing you a few replays against Suo. This is a rematch from the last time. I lost 2 and won 1. And this time it's vice versa. I won 2 and he lost 1. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get here to record the video quick enough, and the first match is no longer available. But I can show you the second and the third match. So let's get right into this first match. If it would load. Okay. So, I built this deck as like an Archer Queen balloon cycle, and I wanted to try it out on Suo because he's a really good player, and I needed an opportunity to make improvements on my deck, and you can only make improvements if you're playing somebody who's equal to or better than you, in my opinion. So I gave it a shot, and before we started the video, we did say we were both going to use an Archer Queen deck. We did not intentionally both use Archer Queen here, but I'd say that's alright. Here he goes with a lot of spam to try and stop my Archer Queen, but I activate the ability so that way I can clean all that up, not really have to worry about his Archer Queen afterwards because I got the snowball as well. And then I passively play the bats in the back, wait for the wait to defend his push, and then I went with the lumberjack. I also threw in the heal spirit so I could heal up my balloon and lumberjack and get a lot of extra damage. And here, with just the first push, I took his tower, but that is because I had matchup. Basically, all he had to defend my balloon was the Archer Queen and the Royal Delivery. So I did have matchup here. I also had matchup in the first one, but in the third one, he had matchup. And again, just playing some solid defense, trying to keep the damage to a minimum without spending too much elixir. You never want to overcommit on defense because it can cost you a match. So just lumberjack snowball was sufficient for that. And there, I should not have leaked so much elixir. I leaked probably 2, maybe 3 elixir. And I go ahead and snowball down that bomber because if I didn't, he would have gotten a hit on the tower. Because he would have hit the lumberjack and the lumberjack was next to the tower. So at this point, I know I have to apply pressure on that right side so that he can't take the left. But unfortunately, he does have a cycle deck, so he went and cycled Earthquake Log. Also, as you notice, I intentionally did not freeze that bomber, so that way he would kill the lumberjack, and I would get the rage down on the balloon. Unfortunately for him, because I got the right tower down so low, it's just one hit and then the game is over. There was no way he could defend that. Maybe if he had another air support, but Electro Spirit isn't very strong against Balloon. Archer Queen strong against Balloon, but I had too many counters to her, like Freeze. Okay, let's get into this last match. This match was a little bit frustrating for me because he had Tesla to clean up my fire spirits. He had Miner to get chip. He had Valkyrie for my E-Barbs. He had Royal Delivery to clean everything up. And he had Rocket to hit anything that I cycled in the back. So there's really just no way I could have broken through. As you saw there, I probably leaked two and a half elixir. That was because I was certain that there's nothing I could really do. Also, I was trying to force the magic archer connection because I knew that would be the only way I could get damage. And I also ended up suffering for it, as you saw there. I had overcommitted and I could only barb barrel on defense. That was a good defensive miner, because it was the best answer he had in hand for the Valkyrie. And it would also come down to give him chip damage. Except I went Royal Hogs, but then he has Royal Delivery Log, which hard counters it basically. This is a really hard matchup for me, but it was winnable. So, me losing was on me. I should have waited 1 second before doing that barbarian barrel to try and catch the skeletons. But unfortunately, I did it slightly early because I thought he would go a little bit sooner with that. He did well to always get value with his rockets. Of course, in double elixir, it's also a lot easier to use your rocket. That was my only opportunity I had to properly NATO onto the tower, but his royal delivery killed my magic archer, which was really well played on his part, and his miner rocket combination got it down to log range, and he ended up winning that match fairly easily. I tried to force a lot of things there because I knew it would be really hard to win, but I shouldn't have. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you haven't, please go check out Suo's YouTube. I will put a description for his YouTube in the link, as I did with the previous video with him. I will also be doing a 2v2 video here pretty soon.